probably isn't the safest. My thesis hasn't changed. Every real estate agent needs to find the right fit.
Time to do the write-up. Good morning. I'm a little distressed today. The Bears lost. The Bears lost yesterday, and I'm gonna blame myself a little bit. So I watched like the first half, and they're playing in London. One, I should have gone to London. That could have been mistake number one. Number two, I watched the first half, and Sunday's kind of a family day, but the game was on, so I was kind of paying attention to that. But we got down like 17-0. So I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the rest of this game. This is not going well. So finish lunch, go home, hang out, get ready to go to the grocery store, whatever I do on Sundays. And I'm like, I guess I should check the score. I shouldn't have checked the score. Like, I should have just let it go and find out what happened later. Because I did this for a couple years, and I found that when I stopped watching the game, it usually helped them win. Don't know why, it's just correlated. Check the score, 21-17 Bears. They came back and took the lead. And I was like, cool, should I start watching? No, I shouldn't start watching. Well, problem was, I'd already checked the score. I basically was watching. But I went to the store anyway and tried to avoid looking at the score, watching the game, but it was on my mind, and I'm like, we're probably going to win then. Nope. 24-21, we lost at the end. Sorry I checked the score, boys. That's on me.
Crazy. Actually feels a little like fall. At least the hot weather's basically gone. Alright everybody, doing my sweet husband DoorDash impression. Make it a little easier on the wifey. Supporting local businesses like Macro Mom. Shout out. But heading out Monday, kind of rainy, kind of dreary, but at least it's bringing the cool weather, so I do not mind it. This week is primarily about making sure, setting up some agent interviews. I just had a closed door meeting that I couldn't film earlier today. Here's the takeaway from this, without really talking about what it was about. That kind of meeting where you're talking with an employee or an agent, somebody who works with your company or works on your team if you have a real estate team, really trying to understand and listen. Even when you don't maybe quite understand, like, why are they having the concerns or frustrations? Like, maybe it doesn't compute to you, doesn't make sense. Like, you didn't even think that a change or something you implemented or a new tool or a new procedure or a new system and process would have had an effect on them. You just didn't really think about it because you just kind of made an analytical decision. And me, as an analytical person, there's a lot of times where I miss out on the feeling side and don't really understand why a feeling would be changed or hindered. You need to be open to listening to that. I'm all for solutions if there are, but sometimes just taking the time to listen. And this can be translated to clients too. Client frustrations, customer frustrations. As a broker in charge, I know I get a lot of that, but even as an agent, being able to listen to your clients and customers can go a long way in building relationship and rapport for a successful real estate transaction, as well as successful team growth, company growth. So like I said, running through the DoorDash, just run through the week. I got a new listing that I know I got to work on, setting up another closing, Really just excited for starting to meet with some agents and doing some face-to-faces. Good morning, all you vlog watchers. Have I ever thanked you for watching this? If I haven't thanked you, I am right now. Thank you guys for viewing this and checking this out and subscribing or doing whatever. Even if you never comment, you never like it, you never subscribe to any of the platforms or follow me on anything, and yet you watch this just to glean some maybe real estate tips or some insight, even if you watch it just to make fun of me, hey, at least you're consuming. I probably do not have enough gas to do what I need to do today, but regardless, we're gonna make it work. Got a little webinar, just got a partner meeting in a different company. We're doing agent face-to-faces. I think you've heard me talk about that. I had my first one for October, just got that completed, and now jumping on a webinar for CCAR for broker and charges. Just switch from here to there. Make it a little easier so I can use my phone during the webinar. Closing out Tuesday, had a lot of webinars, a lot of different meetings for different functions today. Got to working on some, really 2 listings. You know what? Taking some work home. You know why? Because we don't quit, we just pause. So I got some work to take home with me tonight and do from the home office. I don't really have an office. Do you have an office in your home? I don't have space for an office in my home, so I don't have one. It's called the kitchen table for the most part. Sometimes the couch, sometimes the bed, sometimes the garage when I'm working out, and got the computer out there too. Never know. All in all, Tuesday kind of got squeezed, fly by. I usually have a couple extra hours on Tuesday in the office. I did not today, so I gotta go get the kiddos, and then I'll continue this fun day from home. We will catch you tomorrow. Let's get some coffee. Halfway through the week. What we got today? We got a couple face-to-face appointments. Trying to do once a year face-to-faces. Get everybody on the same page. Get ready for our November 2020 strategy meeting. Sandwiched in between is a few showings with a client. Hope we have creamer. Are you a creamer in your coffee person? Sugar? Cream? Or just straight, just black high octane? I am a creamer person. I wasn't as a fan of this, but we don't have much creamer left in the office at the moment. Okay, I actually did a showing on that little house right there. Not what they're looking for. That's okay. Just got done with a face-to-face via phone. Actually, my first 2 face-to-faces were not face-to-face at all. They were via phone, which is okay because those 2 agents were busy running around, and I actually had this buyer appointment come up, so it worked out. We do not do a traditional setting. Obviously, I'm not a very traditional person, so like I don't get to see a lot of the agents on our team day in, day out. They all have home offices or work remotely, and you know, they schedule with me as they need, but sometimes they don't, and I don't micromanage, but I love the opportunity once a year to do face-to-faces and really set some quality one-to-one time as we head into November. Heading to show a couple more houses. Let's see if these next 2 meet the mark. Is that right? Is that how you say that saying? I don't really know. So that's the second bus. The agent didn't quite let the people know that we were coming. That happens more and more. It just goes back to communication. We as realtors really have to do a good job of communicating with clients and with each other as far as this business practice goes. 3 strikes and you're out. And none of those really just worked well for the buyer, so what do? Keep looking. Sorry I couldn't give you tours. I was having a little issues getting the camera ready, and we're on a little tight of a schedule. Again, selfie vlogging, you're gonna have to record the post content, the pre-content of showings and appointments. I do want to say this. I match energy with the buyer. If I feel like they're in a rush, I want to be efficient, I want to be quick. If they're kind of taking their time and looking, then you got to kind of slow your roll down a little bit too. I think for real estate agents, I'll just remind you, especially with showings, if you can kind of chameleon a little bit and match the energy of the buyer, how they're reacting to properties, I think it kind of builds a little bit of relationship that way. Closing out the week here, I feel like it went by like that in a flash. A lot of meetings, a lot of good work, productive work that was able to get it done. And so for you as a real estate agent, as you're watching this, keep creating content, keep working hard, out hustle everyone around you. That's my advice for this week. Out hustle everyone around you.
Gotta go hard. I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time. I gotta go high. Gotta go high. I gotta elevate. I gotta elevate.
Meetings going on. I'm choking on air. Can you even do that? Can you choke on air? I think if anything, we have proven that you can both work and eat at the same time. It's just how we roll. Oh shoot, I had a realtor.com lead that came in that I need to forward out. Anyway, it's hard to do one-handed. That's why you have a videographer sitting you down.